Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This end of day report is for trading on Tuesday, August the 8th, 2017. Jumping right into it. Today was very interesting as the market rallied in the first half of the trading session and then into the last final hour of trading. Um, the market really took a nosedive based on comments from President Donald Trump, basically letting North Korea know that if they threaten the U.S. anymore, then he's basically going to go ahead and nuke them. All right, so that's what's up. So as you can see here, looking at the daily chart of the NASDAQ 100, you can see we have created now a pointer on the daily chart. All right, that's what we've done. We've pointed on up. So the next thing now is for the market to continue to drift higher. I do see us hitting 6,000 before long in the NASDAQ 100. The market did manage to close above the 5917.81 daily momentum line, which is bullish, carries over into the next trading session. Excuse me. The NASDAQ 100 futures right now is down 8 points, trading at 59.10. It did good as low. Excuse me. It's 59.05. So that's what's going on here. Taking a look at what happened with gold. Gold has been all over the place, as you know, but it's doing okay. It's right there sitting on that momentum line of 1266.50. Just need to continue to push higher on this one as well. Price action is happening. Topside the Kumo cloud, but our trend lines are still below. So we need a little bit more momentum to help lift these lines out of the Kumo cloud and possibly get some uplift here. But we do have elongated flatland ahead of us, so it's possible that we will just trade between 1250 and 1280 until the end of the year, more than likely, on gold. Looking at silver. Silver right now is trying to recuperate, trying to catch up to gold, really struggling at the $16.42 turnaround resistance. You got a resistance wedge up in here from 42 to 56. So that's where you are right now in silver, and it's happening below the Kumo cloud. So it's still a lot of bearishness and selling pressure affecting the silver that's keeping it from exploding higher. Looking at the natural gas. Natural gas is trying to catch some bids here, trying to get a little something going. The good news is that it did close above $2.80 trendline momentum. And as long as it can stay above 280, 281 on a close, that may be enough to get it back up to $3. So we'll see what kind of momentum can get going here on this one in the not too distant future. Let's take a look now at what's been going on with this dollar. Everybody is going nuts about the dollar. But looking at the daily chart, you see liftoff. That's what you see. It's coming off of the 92 handle lows. We hit 92.54. And here you are a full point higher at 93.60. So this one, as long as it maintains let's say 93.34, closes above 93.34 will help carry momentum further. Right now, I think it wants to try to take out 93.92, which will get it back up to about 94. That's major resistance at 93.92. And then, of course, top side is at 95.54 back here. So I think we may stand a high probability of getting back up to the longer term trend line resistance. So I think 95 is in play now. As long as the market can close this week above 93, 92, I think that opens up the door for that 95 run. All right, let's take a look at what the long bond is doing. All right, the long bond right now is still involved in the Kumo cloud and trading, negative and positive momentum days. But right now, these figures, see, it closed below the 154.02. Actually, no, it closed above about 2 ticks. All right, so that momentum should carry over to the next trading session, but we're still in the Kumo cloud, so anything goes. This one is just flatlined here in the Kumo cloud of death. Not too many places it can go. Looking at NVIDIA. NVIDIA right now pulled back today. Volatility starting to increase here on the intraday, but still managed to close above the 168.59 momentum line. So this one is successful in carrying over some possible excuse me, bullishness into tomorrow's session. Everything is contingent upon Bitcoin these days. Speaking of Bitcoin, GBTC, you can see we're in an inside bar here, inside day today. Market did not try to back and fill in the gap. If it back and fills tomorrow, as long as it can close above 496.87, it's still bullish, and it does carry over more upside potential. I think the market does want to make a run at that old high. So we're going to get back up to the high 550s at some point here soon. But we'll wait and see. I know that Bitcoin, as we speak right now, is up about 1.27%, trading at 34.33. So it's still quite powerful right now. And we're just not really seeing that spill over too much onto the equity side of things. AMD has been really lagging in this whole crypto space. It's the weaker sister right now. NVIDIA is leading the charge and has been. Here's your AMD, just red bar after red bar, and in danger of dropping below the trend line support here of 13.18. All right, so we closed below it today. Can it regain it tomorrow? Can tomorrow be an up day? It's tough to say. Your intraday momentum line is at 13.41. Failure to close above that will open up more downside potential in AMD. GDXJ, pretty much the same story here. It hasn't been able to get off the ground. Right, it's still in a downtrend trend channel, and we have not even retested this gap up here. So it needs to fill this gap. So at some point, I think maybe if it can get back into the cloud, it may try to run back up there and fill the gap before falling back down again. It's just tough to say right now. On the daily, it is still weak. You really need to close above 32.57 to get back into the bull side of the game. Let's see what else. Oh, crude oil. Crude oil. Still hovering around that $49 to $50 handle, and it's just flat out, flat line across the board, looking just like the long bond right now. So which way is it going to break? It's hard to say, but we do have this long valley coming up. We don't get into the rampage until September, so I think right now it's just going to be sideways to flat at this point. There's just nothing there. There's just nothing there. All right, so with that being said, not a whole lot to talk about. I thought today was going to be a green day on the screen to finish, but we just don't have it. So with that being said, remember pulsewavetrading.com. Come learn how to trade these markets. Come learn how you can put the power of the pulse waves in your corner. Pulsewavetrading.com. Come take the trading course. Learn how to trade these markets. Learn how to read these charts. And remember, at the end of the day, Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.